So yeah, that was that's been my that's been the long and short of it for me, unfortunately. Nothing too fancy. I'm not hanging around this evening with a big long login for the stream or anything, and I'm just making it into the game and going live
Yeah.
immediately like now, and we're gonna just pick up from where I left off last night. That, and I was having a very good fucking nap up until about 40 minutes ago. So
Yeah.
my body was just like, "You need to rest," and I was like, "No, I'm fine." And then my body was like, "Oh look, there's a bed," and then I
Fall
went,
asleep.
and then I just was like, for about an hour. Tori woke me up. She was like, "You realise you've been asleep for a while?" I was like, "No." She's like, "Yeah, you're tired." I was like, I am."
Yeah, I still can't do that. I can't nap.
I almost exclusively nap. Right. Time for Gary Glitter to get going around Hogwarts some more. Yes, you weren't privy to yesterday's stream.
No.
Chat decided to name my character for me, and they named
Oh,
him
okay.
Gary Glitter. Because of course they did, because they like trolling me. So
Yeah.
So anyway, at the moment, Gary Glitter's got a purple top hat, some glasses that turn his eyes into cat's eyes, and a blue fucking trench coat and a woolly
Yeah.
top, because apparently your armor in this game is determined by what school uniform you're wearing. Ah. But it is a good looking game, I'm not going to lie. But if I have too many slowdown issues tonight, I'm going to have to order an SSD for it, because the game comes with like we recommend you use an SSD.
Yeah.
Revelio.
Okay, I can see there's
I'm
something
surprised you
down
don't
there.
run. I'm surprised you don't run one anyway.
Oh no, I do for a lot of things. It's just that when I bought my, you got to remember, when I bought my SSDs, the biggest you could buy was a 256.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So like they were really expensive, and
Yeah.
I've had them for a very long time. So I've
Yeah.
elected to.
Not like my 2 terabyte M.2.
Yeah, no. There was there was there was
There was
nothing
none
like
of
that.
that.
There was none of that, no. And I've got like 3 terabytes of hard drive space, so that's what I predominantly use for anything that's not like Escape from Tarkov or booting my
Hello.
game.
Yeah.
You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you.
Ooh,
You're
we've
the
got some
student
RP
everyone's
going on
been
here.
whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's
Oh
luck.
god.
My brother William would
Super
tell you not to be
cringe.
so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Yeah, you fuck off. I've got my wand out. What's this way? I do like the way there's like all these tapestries on the walls and all these paintings on the walls. And
Yeah.
I haven't encountered, not to my knowledge, I haven't encountered a duplicate yet.
No.
No, and the music is fucking bomb, man. I just like looking at all the paintings. Ah,
Yeah.
no, I think we've encountered our first duplicate, the coughing man. Yeah. Yeah, that's the literally as I say it, I encounter the first duplicate. Never mind. Disappointed. The game doesn't have 100% unique paintings. It's okay. It's taken me 3 hours of play to find a duplicate.
Revelio.
Oh, there's a dragon over here. fuck is going on? I can hear like someone going wee. I don't know what they're doing. What's this kid doing?
Revelio.
Okay. Very strange. Okay, we'll just go with it. It's magic.
When they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die. Oh, my exam.
Oh. It does look good. The school does look good. Beautiful.
Levioso.
Oh, I wonder if I can Levioso the cat. Oh, I can! I can! I've Levioso'd the cat. That's it. Good kitty.
Forget how delayed the videos are for your stream.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
It's
Cat's
nothing.
not even in view yet.
Yeah, there's not unfortunately
What about the room, Professor?
nothing I can
I was thinking the same thing.
change
Deke.
about that.
Perhaps you could help.
You know, I thought you can. I thought you can adjust it.
You can on Twitch. You can't on YouTube
Oh,
unless you're
Excuse, Deke.
like
Ah,
YouTube
there you are.
partner affiliate or whatever they call it.
Oh, okay, affiliate.
Yeah, I don't have that feature unlocked.
I trust your first
I don't
classes
believe
went
so
well?
anyway.
They
I couldn't
did,
find
Professor.
it. And
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan.
when I had a
Seems
bit of a
Professor
Google, that
Fig
seemed
taught
to
you
be
quite a
the
bit
answer I came up
before
with,
you
so I
were-
stopped looking.
I'd wager
Yeah.
there's a good deal
Doesn't
more
mean-
Yeah,
to
it's
your
probably
travels
right
here
anyway.
than what you've told me.
50-50. It's likely it
there?
is. So there's no urgency for it. I mean, it's useful
no.
for games like Tarkov when I'm streaming live in case there is
Yeah.
someone in the lobby who happens to be in the same game. Extremely unlikely because it's not like I stream to thousands of people. I stream to like 5 people and that's it.
Yeah, but it's countless times where you've had
Have you and
like,
Professor Fig not discussed my
like
training?
Alfie does
He
it quite a lot
continues
where
to be
he'll
reticent
find,
about the
like
details,
if it comes up with
mentioning only a
TTV
few
when
spells.
someone's
Revelio,
killed
was it?
you,
And
then
Lumos?
go and
That's
have
correct,
a look
Professor.
to sort
I
of either
see.
watch
trying to
what
get
they're
a
doing
sonnet
or
from
whatever
a
and see whether
streamer.
they're live.
Regardless, you must continue to build
Yeah.
upon
There's
what you've
definitely
learned.
like people
In
are
that
going to do it,
regard,
aren't they?
I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with
True.
some extra
True.
assignments.
You might have the randomer which go, oh, I wonder if
Professor
he is
Ronan
a
did
streamer.
mention something about that.
Have a
In
check.
fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here.
Oh, I get to go to
including
Hogsmeade.
seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Transfiguration magic. Jesus Christ, this is the. I kind of wish
There's
I'd
an
read the
Ollivanders in
books now.
Hogsmeade.
There is.
Yeah.
Most people
There's
are
a lot
familiar
more in
with
the
the
books
shop
than
in
there is the
Diagon
film,
Alley.
isn't there?
We're
Yeah.
fortunate to have someone like him
I've never read the
nearby.
books. I've read a
Mr.
lot of books. Those
Ollivander
books
is
I
a
haven't read.
genuine craftsman and highly skilled.
I'll see if I
wand
can
maker.
pick 'em
I
up
would
at
trust
some
no
point.
one else to pair me with a wand.
Yeah, I've not read a book since school.
No shame in that.
No,
Can you
I've
tell
had
me more
like
about the potions
a
shop,
couple
Professor?
of like Guy
J.
Martin
Pippin's Potions
autobiographies
stocks a
and bits
wide
and pieces
array
which
of
I
potions
started to read
ingredients, although they
and done a
rarely
couple of
sell
chapters,
recipes.
but I can
Professor
never
Sharp asks that
get
they have a
enough
couple of
time
particular
to
recipes on
really
hand
sit
for you.
and read for a long period of time.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Yeah.
Very well.
The thing is people
I'd
like
like you to make your first visit to the village
who
with
read a lot
classmate.
set a
Hope
lot
you
of
get your
time aside
bearings.
to read a lot.
Perhaps Sebastian
Yeah, exactly.
Sallow or Natsai
And-
Omai. I've noticed you spending time
That's
with them.
that's fine. But when you have other interests like playing video games or going to the gym or working on your car or anything else, you know, it suddenly becomes a bit of a like, oh, yeah, I can't be bothered to pick up that book at the moment.
Yeah.
We'll take Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area.
Yeah, that's where
He'll
audiobooks
keep you
come
well
into their
clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once
Theophilus
you've finished
Harlow.
Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will
His
meet you
whole
at the
fucking name
castle
is
door.
Theophilus Harlow.
No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Oh, I just get. She's like outright saying I can just piss off to the pub and go drink butterbeer. Oh, that's all right then, love. Yeah, so that sounds alright. Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Assignments are types of quests given to you by Hogwarts professors that, when you completed, reward you with new spells. Okay.
Revelio.
I swear I saw something over here that I could reveal. Ah, yep, here we go. A partial transfiguration. This is a Easter egg for the film. It says here, the partial transfigured teacup, the likely soon to be reversed error of a second year, serves as a cautionary tale for the students who do not take seriously the complexities and dangers of transfiguration. In the second movie, when they were in their second year, Weasley transmogs his rat into a cup, or half cup or something. I think that's what that is. That's pretty cool. Ah, no way. It's a picture of a cat. So yeah, like there's lots of like little things in this game that are nods of interest towards. I'm guessing there's a lot of things in here that are to do with the books, and I'll be honest, it makes me want to read the books. But there's also a lot of things in here that sort of relate to the films. I mean, obviously the films are based off the books, but you know.
2 seconds, I got someone ringing me.
Yeah, sure. Pew.
Revelio.
No? Okay, right. Let's go out of this door. Oh. A bush that changes shape. Is this an owl? It's an owl. Ooh. It's an owl with wings out. An owl with wings closed. That's cool.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Oh, hang on. Can we just walk out? Do we... No, we need to have the quest active, don't we? To...
Ah, there you are.
Yes, we shall talk to you.
To teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
Reparo.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an
Emotional
effort to catch you up with
Reparo.
your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Revelio.
Right, off we go.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Well, I just literally saw it. But thank you, hard drive, for
Accio.
rendering
Got
really
it.
slowly. I'm so sorry. Fucking hard drive hasn't loaded everything in yet. I'm moving faster than the game can load its resources. Yeah, I can see now why the game recommends you have this on an SSD.
Revelio.
If anyone wonders why I keep pulling that up, that's because that's T and Revelio is R. And my fingers are I'm just pressing the wrong thing because I'm being fat.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Oh, we've got to get all the flying pages, have we? Oh, okay.
Accio. Brilliant.
Got a couple of flying pages. I know there's one in the main hall because I saw it earlier.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
That's not an
Marvelous.
assignment.
You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Put your wands in
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Yes. We'll just spin that round in the air. Quest updated. Welcome to Hogsmeade. Mending charm. Oh, hang on.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something,
Yes,
have
I
a go
would.
with that broken statue
Reparo.
in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Does it
Revelio.
reveal anything now? No, it doesn't, but that was cool. Interesting. Right. Oh, look, there's a book up there.
Accio.
Got it.
My house broom will do me fine for a while, I'm sure. My parents keep promising me something to make up for the fact that they spoiled my sister rotten. I think we'll just tell them to kick me out with a wind whisper and splint witches and we'll call it easy.
I wouldn't say Professor. Ugh. What am I missing?
I don't know. What are you missing?
Hello.
Should we find out?
I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm
Oh,
Lenora.
hello. Hello,
Pardon
I'm
me if I
Lenora.
seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
No, she's balmy. Hufflepuff is shit.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
No, I just...
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Oh, illuminating.
Lumos. That spot must be
Just
a clue.
Fuck me.
I should look around in case it's nearby.
That looks like it's... it could be down either of these ways. Must.
Give me that look. You weren't there.
This?
This looks like the location from the painting.
No
What
shit,
could be so
Sherlock.
special about it?
I don't know. Let's find out and see if it gives us a. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh, there's a bug there. There's a bug on the wall.
Accio.
Oh.
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Oh. Okay.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that
I-
empty frame.
I could tell Lenora, but she's a fabric softener. And we don't talk to fabric softeners, especially ones in Hufflepuff. Ah, it's gonna make me talk to her anyway, isn't it?
As a muggle boy, I used to feel like
It's gonna be an open quest, and that's gonna bug me. I don't want to talk to her. I'm gonna have to, but I don't want to.
Revelio.
Is there anything here that's more interesting than that teenage girl? Oh, fuck.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
You told me how to solve it, that's how. I'm not telling.
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
I am only joking.
I
I found
wasn't,
the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good
No,
at
I
that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
You should have seen the moth, should you? Oh, right, okay.
I don't think a single student liked Professor Black.
Well, never mind, you didn't. Oh, we can go out of the school now, I believe.
Nobody can do it.
What the fuck is that?
And I dare you to prove me
No.
wrong. You saw that first.
Yeet! Yeah, I got my eye. I got my eye on you, ninjas.
As far as I can see, the only Pokemon
Ah,
around.
did I pick the blind
Fancy
dude?
meeting you here.
I did, didn't I? There's the blind dude? No, it's not the blind dude.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
Why, yes, it is.
I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Which
well,
was a whole
I shall endeavour to be the
couple
very
of minutes.
best of guides then.
Fucking hell.
Hogsmeade's a charming place, self-contained too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
We shall. Oh, it's going to sit me on a loading screen. I promise I'm going to get an SSD for this.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Go.
Of course.
Yeah.
You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she?
Ooh.
That's nice to hear.
I'm
Ah,
still
look at all
surprised
that.
that
Actually,
the
do you know
professor
what?
would entrust me with
I take the
anything,
mic,
given my
but
detention
it does
record.
look cool.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
A lot of time in detention. I remember the days.
Speaking
I
of
remember them
detention,
fondly.
this trip
I
to
don't.
Hogsmeade
I
might
do,
have saved
but I
me from
don't.
one.
It's not fond at all.
Glad
I
I
spent
could be of
most of my
service.
high school
Madam
days when I weren't
Scrivener, the
bunking
librarian,
off
was on the hunt
in
for me.
detention.
As is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Welcome back. I'm just reminiscing in the time I spent at high school.
Yeah.
Well,
Or did you have a
I
bridge
suspect
like
it's a matter of differing
No,
opinions.
he was just saying he spent a lot. He
thinks
spends
I
a lot of
shouldn't be
time in
allowed in the
detention.
restricted
It's like,
section.
yeah,
Oh, right.
On the other
I spent a lot of time
I'm
in
inclined to
detention too.
disagree.
Well,
Yeah.
when I
Just
could be
one
bothered
moment.
to turn up.
This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Oh, can we open this? Oh, fuck, we can as well. There's stuff up there. We can go up there at some point. Ooh, looks like there's more exploration outside of the castle. That's interesting.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
No, you certainly don't. I wonder how much of this I can walk to.
Absolutely.
I'm beginning to wonder.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Out of bounds to all students. Can I just
hence the
walk into
name.
it then?
Precisely.
Yes, I can just walk
They think
into
it's
it.
too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Is that where we're running to? That village over there? Interesting. Because then by extension we might be able to do
A little. It's positively enormous.
maybe go up to that train
It is
bridge over
that.
there.
I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't
Oh,
go
we're
around telling
getting
you all
we're
my
getting
secrets
slight
now, can I?
slight
You still
slowdown
haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
because it's loading in the assets for the area.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But
Oh.
you can see them.
Lake.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Accio!
Oh, I haven't even got to go up there and collect it. Brilliant. Talk about gaming for the lazy. Oh, hang on. Let's just take a second to have a look at the you know. Yeah. That does look cool.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met
Accio.
in fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Worse for
everything all right,
wear.
sir?
He's
Oh,
pissed.
look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
He's pissed.
What did Mr. Moon?
Lumos.
Semi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
He's
guys.
drunk.
I don't know what he's put in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a
Accio. Reparo. Accio.
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is. Or rather, she was.
Characters
She's not well
asking
at the moment. She'll be
asking
better
after his
soon and back at
sister
Hogwarts.
already. It's like, fucking calm down. Calm down. You've been at the school less than a day. Stop asking after people's sisters. Jesus Christ. Tomes and scrolls. Ah, man. Yeah, look at these buildings.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Now, this does remind me of the first time I walked into the town in Fable.
So how would you like
Yeah.
to do this?
Yeah, it just
Weasley
has
told me you
that
had a list of things to
look
get,
about it.
a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds,
Like my
spellcraft,
PC is
and
struggling to render
potion
everything at the right
Perfect.
speed
Can't wait to see what
because
you do with the new
the
one.
hard drive.
And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke
The
around the village.
slowdown is real.
I just have to pop into a
Oh,
shop
it's
to find something
horrible.
for my sister. Let's
I
meet up in
have
the town
an
circle when
SSD
you're
in the
finished.
basket. I'll have to see if I can afford it tomorrow because I
Remember,
don't think I
have
could
fun.
be. I don't think
It's
I can
Hogsmeade.
deal with it for that much much
No.
longer. The slowdown is bad. Hang on a sec. Let's go to the world map. Can I? It won't let me go to the world map, of course. Why would it not want me to go? World map. Hogsmeade Valley. Okay, so. Oh, okay. Right. That is surprisingly big. Considering the size of Hogwarts itself, how much is in it, and its size in general.
There's a lot there.
That's quite a big map. It's not on the same scale as Elden Ring, but it is much bigger than what I thought it was going to be. We're talking somewhere sort of like a little bit bigger than Skyrim by the looks of this. It doesn't look like it from the map, but just the visual scale of things. Like the train runs along this area here where I'm currently running my mouse in this shaded bit. So it looks like we can get onto the train track up there, potentially. So there must be a train station over there we can have a look at. Hogwarts Valley, the South Sea Bog Coastal Cavern. Well, oh, is that it? He's just depositing me in a the fucking 1800s are a different time, man. Like he's been told by the teacher to escort me and help me around the local area. He takes me to the nearest village and goes, right, off you fuck, and then he just leaves me. It's fucking I'm a teenage boy in a strange city. Like this should worry people, but you know, never mind. Ollivanders, fine wands.
Merlin's blooming beard, not a gem.
Ah.
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Anyone considering getting this game, put it on an SSD.
Hello,
don't
sir.
put it on a
I'm
hard
looking
drive.
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
Give it a try. Give it a flick.
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
No shit, Sherlock. This isn't a good match at all. No, I've just set off explosives inside your very fucking condensed shop. That's full of wood.
Yes. Rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing.
Does he only pick the ones with the green boxes by any chance?
Perhaps you? There you are.
Yeah.
Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Oh well, cool. Can I edit the wand? Oh, I can.
How
I can.
intriguing.
I can change the way it looks. That's cool.
Curious indeed.
I like the spiral look. Maybe. Dogwood, chestnut, cherry.
How intriguing.
Flexibility. I don't know if this actually affects anything. Unbending.
Curious indeed.
12.5 inches, that's long enough for anyone. Unicorn hair? Phoenix feather?
Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative.
I don't know. I don't like that. I'm not sure if I like that much.
How intriguing.
Dusty pink? Dusty pink?
Curious indeed.
He likes to say curious indeed a lot. Indeed, it is curious.
How intriguing.
Nah.
Curious indeed.
Yep, we'll go with that. Purchase. I don't have any money though.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Does that mean I can change this at a later date if I so desire? That's pretty cool. Getting a serious render issue inside this shop. Go outside, give it a second just to load absolutely everything. Oh wow, it's spazzing out hard. That might be why I was having rendering issues. The game wasn't quite sure whether or not to load the NPCs or not. Oh. It's just It just works.
Protego!
Can I go in here? I can go in here? I don't know what I can do in here, but I can go in here. I can just rob the place for potion. Yep, that'll do. Looks like a customization shop. Yeah, right, I've decided it is definitely going to have to be an SSD to play this. This is just simply, rendering wise,
Lumos.
Just not having it.
it's just not having it in the town. It's trying to render way too much shit off the hard drive, and the hard drive just can't keep up. It just can't. The hard drive just can't keep up. Not that, you know, like, it looks fine. It behaves fine once everything's loaded, but it takes so long for shit to load.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 would not recommend. I think it's just because it's doing it all on the fly instead of loading you into a different zone as you go, like these games used to. You know, like Fable, if you went from zone A to zone B, it used to load each zone. This isn't doing that. It's loading it all on the fly. And as you walk into somewhere, it's unloading the information and then putting something new down. And my hard drives are old. You know, they're like some of them are like 10 years old.
Yeah.
Don't know where that fucking it's gonna come back around this way. Let's get that book.
Accio.
Yeah, one of my old hard drives I've just used for like external storage. And then I've got just my SSDs and M.2s and PC.
I might see if I can free up some space on my SSDs and copy the files over later.
Yeah.
I got tomorrow off work. I could do it tomorrow while I'm at home.
Yeah.
I am actually downloading this to my Steam Deck as well to see what the difference would be.
Yeah. It shouldn't be too bad on that.
No, it's actually got.
It's a good enough spec, isn't it?
Yeah, the console says it's a recommended game and it comes pre-fitted to, you know, play.
Yeah.
But I get the sneaking suspicion that because it's on the Steam Deck has an SSD built into it, I'm suspecting that it may actually outperform my PC.
Accio.
Because it takes so long for it to load, just like the textures and shit.
Yeah.
When it does load all the textures and everything, it looks absolutely fantastic. Do we need to go into Pippin's potions? We do need to go into Pippin's potions. Someone outside flicking a board.
Welcome to Dear Pippin's Potions.
I'm just going to rob your shop, mate. Yeah, we'll take that.
Revelio.
Established in 1753, it's an apothecary in Hogsmeade. He sells a wide variety of potions and ingredients.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she didn't come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough.
Blow stuff
As
up
it's
with
your
some
first
potions.
time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
I don't know, what am I supposed to get? I'm supposed to get these supplies, am I?
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory.
1,200? Jesus Christ, I haven't even got that in my fucking bank. This teenager's supposed to have it? Get fucking out of here. Oh wait, we've got some, we picked up some gloves, didn't we? I forgot about that. Gear. Oh yes. God, for fuck's sake. The cosmetics in this game. Don't I look fucking dashing? I even put a wand handle on it. We've got to visit Tomes and Scrolls and the Magic Neep.
Accio.
Come here. I'm trying to get this rat.
Levioso.
What are you going to do now, rat?
Accio. Protego.
Yeah, I'll taught that rat a lesson. I shall just steal this random drink that's laying on the side. That's really dangerous. Never do that. Hog's Head. What's Hog's Head? It's a pub! Fucking hell, I've actually been in pubs that look like this. There's a couple around Norwich that are like this.
What's that?
I've just walked into this pub called the Hog's Head, and it just reminded me of some of the back alley pubs that I visited around Norwich.
Yeah.
With the old wooden benches with the stools next to them. Open fireplace, yeah, that fucking... Yeah. I'm trying to remember, I think the Vine Tavern, like 20 years ago, was like that. There's a cat! Pet the cat. I will pet every cat I come across. Meow. Meow. Not a shop.
Work hard and don't be afraid to fail. That is the path of a leader.
Any other supplies? That's locked. Locked at the moment, anyway. Zonkos, Honeydukes, the 3 broomsticks, tricks and jokes from Zonkos. Okay, is this an actual shop we can go in? Yeah, it fucking is as well. It's a toy store. Oh my god, it looks like a toy store from when I was a kid. Oh my god, I feel so fucking old. I'm getting out of this place. I feel fucking old. No thanks. Those toy stores just don't exist anymore. Pippin's potions. Oh look, there's actual signposts up to help me if I'm lost, if I don't want to use the map, because I don't, because that would be useful. Oh, they have a they have an upstairs entrance. Oh, they do as well. Oh. Gillyweed tonic. Oh.
Accio.
I'll have that, thank you. We're getting all the flying books. Dervish bangs. Oh, okay. Wizard's wear. I'm guessing that's a clothing store. The post office. There's owls. Pretty cool. North Hogsmeade. Okay, we've entered a new area.
Accio.
Oh man, now that looks pretty sick. I could just spend quite a lot of time just walking around this. Just walking around this game, just messing around in the environment. Skimming stones. Brood and pack. I don't think we need that. That house up there looks pretty dodgy. Let's go and investigate it. No, actually, let's not.
Accio.
Let's stick to what we're supposed to be doing for the time being. I'm sure there'll be plenty of time to explore in this game. Okay, we can just randomly cut someone's hedge. Flutes and loots. Oh man, it's a store I can go into. Can I actually buy anything from this lady, or is she just... Or is this just for show? I think it might just be for show, but if it is just for show, don't care, still pretty cool.
You'd think knowing spells would simplify things. Never seems to work that way.
Is that a goat? Is that a goat? Oh! Can we pet the goat?
Levioso.
No, it's a sheep, but we can... Fuck that goat. Fuck the sheep even.
Lumos. Levioso. Lumos.
Okay, where was the... It was around here somewhere, the painting, wasn't it? There it is. That's a book.
Accio.
Oh, sniped it. We're having rendering issues again. It doesn't seem to like this town very much. I think what we'll do is we'll just try and get through the town as quickly as possible. Pippin's potions, Hogshead, the magic neep. Let's get through the town as quickly as possible then. It looks nice, but I don't think it's really playable until I put this on an SSD, which I'll have to see if I can make space for tomorrow morning.
Then you can wander around a bit more.
Yeah.
Accio.
But this is definitely, if you're into your open world exploration, action adventure RPGs, definitely worth it. Especially if you ever played the Fable games and you enjoyed the Fable games. This is basically a modern day Fable.
Yeah, I haven't played them. Open world stuff was never anything I really dived into.
Oh, the Dittany for the new
before now.
5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts is a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not
I do
at
need
all.
to go for some other
I'm
games
choosing to see it all as one
for
big
when
adventure.
Tarkov isn't
Well,
being
bravo.
played.
Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come.
Well, there's plenty of
Name's
games.
Timothy Teasdale,
You've
by
got
the way, and this
the
is my
Forza
shop,
games.
the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat.
Yeah, the car.
Can't very
like
well be in the
Forza
thick of
and,
things if I'm hidden away
Gran
inside
Turismo
now,
and
can
things,
I?
I think I'm not
I suppose
really
not.
gonna bother with
In
until
addition
I,
to seeds, I have
sort
plenty
out
of
proper
plants.
steering wheel
Grow
and
everything
whatnot,
myself.
just to
My speciality is potion
rather than just
ingredients.
playing it on a
Even
regular
Pippin
controller.
purchases from
Okay,
me.
I'm with you.
But what's
That's
really get you
understandable
up
because I'm the
active
same with
these
flight
days?
control sticks. Like some people are like, hey, I just want to, you know,
Let
I
me
can
guess.
play a
You're after something fresh.
flying sim, and it's like, no, I bought an X52 Pro because if I'm going to play a game where I'm using an aircraft or a spaceship, I want a flight control setup.
Yeah.
So I completely understand that. Like
Yeah.
it's for some people it's that next level of immersion is just worth it.
Yeah, and even like I bought.
Do have a look around.
I got a
Plenty of
Steno
ingredients
Corsa,
to pique your interest, I'd
and I
wager.
played just a couple of games on that with just my controller, and I was like, nope, need to get a steering wheel and things. if I'm gonna play a sim style game, I want to actually immerse myself into it.
Yeah, you want to get into it as much as you can.
Yeah, I do want to do a get a flight sim game with an actual all the controls and everything. I think that'd be quite cool.
There's a couple I can recommend depending on what sort of flight games you're looking to get into.
Yeah.
Because there's quite a lot of different ones. I mean, like I'm into my space flight sims, so I like Elite Dangerous, for example. That's a really, really, really good game. Alfie has it. I have it. I know Jack had it. A bunch of other people I know have it. I've got a couple of 100 hours on it, and I would play it more, but it is like, you know, you have to radio the tower, say you want permission to land, they assign you a dock number, you have to fly in at the given speed at the right port, and you have to locate your docking station, you have to drop your landing gear and change your thrust vector and everything. It's really intricate and it's really good with a flight stick. And I use an X52 Pro, and that's considered kind of like, when I bought it, the X52 Pro was considered, and I guess still is to a degree, like the top end low simulator stick, or the entry level quote unquote professional flight simulator stick.
Yeah.
You know, there's you can do an awful lot with that flight. I keep hitting Q. You can do an awful lot with that stick, and it's got digital control thrust and throttle.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen people use the X56.
Yeah, that's the one they released. I think last year.
Yeah.
The X56, I know they, when I bought the X52 Pro, there was the X52, it was in silver, and it looked pretty much identical, but there was a few extra features that the 52 Pro had over the other one. There's like a few extra settings, digital display, and all sorts. Another good one, believe it or not, is another good space flight sim is Star Wars Squadrons. You can purchase both of them on Steam. And a very good realistic flight sim is, of course, Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's very good. I watch a lot of people. I watch a lot of people who make content on that game, but I myself do not play it because I'm not into realistic flight simulations as a gamer, but as a consumer of that media, I am into that quite heavily. I do watch. My favorite one is Air Force and Proud on YouTube. He's a fantastic. He just his videos are great. If you love flight sims, he shows you all of his sticks, his setups. Yeah, brilliant. Fantastic. But those are the three that come to the top of my mind for flight sims.
Yeah, I've looked at the Microsoft one before. Like, I don't really. I'm not really too interested in the
Pardon
full
me,
realistic.
sir. I'm here for
like,
the spellcrafts Professor Weasley.
I want to fly from here to here in a
Matilda,
big
student.
Boeing 47
I thought I
and
might be
land,
seeing
like
you
over
soon.
mind, like the
I am the
more
proprietor
of like
here,
a fighter jet
Thomas
style.
Brown. I
sim.
take it you've had a conjuring lesson then.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I haven't.
You might enjoy Elite
Ah,
Dangerous
but
then,
you will
because you
soon
can
enough.
do.
It is magic at its purest.
You do that, but the problem is it's in
creating
0G, you know.
something
So.
out of nothing.
Yeah.
Of course, it is not without complexity.
But
that is where
it's
my
still very
spellcrafts
interesting. It's still very
come
entertaining.
in. Of course.
Yeah,
And
I've
you
seen
could
some of
soon
like the
impress
space
even Professor
orientated
Weasley.
ones, but again,
That's certainly something to aspire to,
ones
Mr. Brown.
tend to be
I look forward
like
to that day.
You need to spend
And
a
I
good amount
too
of time
see in
on.
it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or
You
decoration.
do and you don't.
But I shall let
There's
Professor
enough
Weasley
information out there now that you can
now,
beeline
the
to
spellcrafts you
like the
potting
end
table and a
tier
potion station.
ships
I
in
believe so,
a
sir.
matter of
Nothing like
hours,
being able to grow
because
your own
there's now
ingredients
enough
and brew what
information
you
out
want
there about
when
how
you
the
want.
economy works, how the game
have a look.
works, mechanics that were originally
Let's
not
look at what we
intended,
have,
which were
shall
just
we?
put into the game. You know, as the result of people just playing the game and discovering, like, oh, you know, if I buy X, Y, and Z and sell X, Y, and Z and do stuff, I can generate my own economy and things like that.
Yeah.
And I recommended, and I'll tell you how it was. I recommended Elite Dangerous to my boss at work, and he said, okay, I'll give it a go, because it was on Xbox Game Pass, I think, at the time. I don't know if it still is, but anyway, he got it. And he was using his Xbox flight stick, and he spent like 2 or 3 days on YouTube just like watching tutorials on how to rapidly progress through the game and what sort of things he needed to do. And I think by the end of his first week of playing the game, he had like triple the amount of money I had. I was like, I've been playing this game years. How have you got all that money? He went, I just followed this YouTube guide. I was like, fuck, okay, I probably should do something like that at some point. But like, there are some things that you can't avoid. Like, if you want to get some of the unlockable ships, you have to join a political party and you have to do political missions, and then you have to keep doing them, and you have to do them over and over and over and over and over again in order to gain political rep, so you can then unlock the next ship in the reputation tree. And I'd done that, so I've got a bunch of ships he doesn't have, but he's got like all of the top tier ships that you can just buy off the shelf, and I'm just like, yes, some of those are better than what I've got. It's not fun.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
But yeah, you know, it's
So I'll have to have more of a look into it at some point, but I think driving sims coming first, and then I'll look into doing something with that as well.
Yeah. You could always get yourself Skyrim, delve into the realms of Skyrim.
Yeah.
That's something that a lot of people have done over the years.
Yeah, I've seen few like streamers and stuff have like gone onto it for their first time this year, and same as looking at like
powerful than the
Elden Ring, meant to be quite good.
Elden Ring is a fucking rabbit hole. I like Elden Ring,
Yeah.
but I don't really play Elden Ring because I just suck at it. You know, I like Elden Ring. I would like to play it more, but I don't think I'd be particularly good at. Like I'm stuck at the moment on Elden Ring, for example, and I can't get my head around how you need to play the game in order to progress.
Yeah.
You know, and then I get to a boss, and then I end up fighting. Like everyone's like, "Oh, I beat that boss in like 10 minutes," and I'm like 3 hours in, and I'm still like in phase 1. I'm like, "Yeah, I just suck at the game, man." I'm terrible at it, but I enjoy it, even though I suck at it. I really do genuinely enjoy it, and there's a lot of things coming for that as well. So.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Oh, it looks like we're gonna get up to some mischief. Oh no, the rendering is going so badly. Oh, here comes a fucking troll.
Fucking glasses.
Well, my glasses on my character. Yeah.
Bombarda! Draw it away from the buildings! Away from the village!
And my top hat. You gotta love action RPGs sometimes. Draw it away from the buildings, she says. The second one just fucking demolishes it. Oh wait, hang on. I didn't have my hand on the... I hate fucking QTEs.
Confringo!
Protego! Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually.
Levioso!
Levioso!
Stupefy! Protego!
Look out!
Levioso!
What was that? That's right, you lumbering lout!
A taste of his own med. He's faltering!
Nicely. A few more hits should do the job.
I'm invoking ancient magic. Okay, I just... Like, my guy's a 15-year-old and he's just fucking... just vaporized a fucking troll. And everyone's like, oh my goodness.
I suppose so.
Like, I just fucking vaporized someone.
Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
I just fucking vaporized a fucking troll.
Reparo.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
Lucky.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Yeah, you go fucking see him. I'll do the police officer's job, don't you worry. Can I go in this house now? It's a fucking con.
Reparo. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Officer Singer, Vaporia, like fucking... What's it called? Vaporate? She fucking vanished. Like, as soon as I had done all the work, she was like, yeah, I'll help you put the houses back together. And she just went, whoosh, zip, gone. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm actually doing that. Like, the 15-year-old. To be fair, I did just disintegrate a troll in front of, like, everyone. So, you know...
Reparo. Revelio.
The statue is of Hufflepuff Hingis of Woodcroft, believed to be the founder of the village of Hogsmeade. Oh. Hufflepuff is still shit.
Reparo.
There we go, I've repaired all of the damage. That is a cat. That is a cat. Someone has wrapped up a cat in a parcel. That is a cat. Oh, these are all school. These are all to go to the school. Oh, cages and shit. Yep, someone's wrapped up a cat. Oh, I don't seem to have any rendering issues now the NPCs have done a runner. So it looks like a majority of the issues don't seem to be down to the world rendering, but seems to be down to the NPCs themselves.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Was he? I didn't do anything. I shall drink this cup of tea. Augustus Hill.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections.
Ooh.
And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what you
That's
did.
fucking ominous, isn't it? Just tell me you're gonna get yourself into fucking trouble without telling me you're getting into fucking trouble. Hi, I sell body armor. I don't think you're gonna be. I think this won't be the last time you're gonna fucking need some. So do you want me? I can sell you some body armor if you like. Oh, right, okay. You're just gonna sell body armor to a 15-year-old. This is like the most heavily militarized fucking school I think in existence.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Professional blazer. Oh, cool. I need more money to get some of these. I'm a wizard.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you?
You're a
Might
wizard,
help me
Gary.
forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
Hey, you're right,
I'd say
Benny.
that I agree with
How's
you.
it going, mate?
Perfect. 3 broomsticks is just this way.
We're gonna go get. We're about to go get our character drunk.
I sell even more.
In case you didn't
battle-worthy
see last
items.
night, that is now
Should
my
you be
character.
inclined, you're most welcome
see that?
to peruse my shop at your leisure.
You see those glasses? You see that top hat? That's a fucking man of
Assuming
style
it isn't
right there.
utter bedlam in there. You might even meet Serona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. He's like, we might meet the owner, Serona. She's a good one to know. That sounds suspiciously like he's paying her money on the side for the old. It's just a dude in a top hat. What are these fuckers doing?
You said you could get
Oh,
to the
fuck off.
child
They did
leg
not
into
see
Hogsmeade.
him.
That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction.
I didn't take it down. I vaporized it.
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Looks like the most sane person in Camden. That's probably true, to be fair.
Did they see us? I don't think so. What was that goblin doing with
What do you mean, did they see us? Have you seen what?
Working
Yeah,
with
I think they
Rookwood.
fucking noticed the giant
The
pink
goblin
hat,
from
mate.
the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
Yeah, because a pub's really going to save us. Underage drinking.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well.
What are you looking at, goblin? Fucking racist.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
That sounds like a dude.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before.
I can't work out if this is supposed to be a bloke
That's
or
all
not.
right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Oh,
Not to
right.
worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave,
I
the
guess I'm
caliber
too
of our
old to really
clientele will
understand
greatly
that.
Improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now.
Yeah, Theophilus, do you want to
No
get
need for
fucking stabbed?
theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
What? Dude,
My
I just
friend is
vaporized a
enjoying a
fucking troll.
well-earned
This is
butterbeer.
Skyrim all over again. It's like, hey, you see that dude who just murdered a dragon? Let's try and rob him.
I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you've had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
You want to fucking bet, mate? He ain't seen me fucking drink, has he? Can't drink forever. Bloody well
Seems you've
can.
made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
I didn't think.
Ranrock and Rookwood?
I didn't think. I didn't think
I
the
promise
whole
to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
Harry Potter universe wasn't like a trans thing in there.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
That's why I'm confused by the bar person. Like, I don't know. Is it a barmaid? Is it a bar manager? I mean, it looks like a duck.
Revelio.
Quacks like a chicken. You know. It's very confusing to me. I don't understand this. I don't like to be considered bigoted, but like I genuinely don't understand. My brain does not. Ooh, food. Let's have a look and see what's on their plate. Sausage, corn on the cob, potatoes, bacon. Yeah, you fucking stabbed that sausage. You don't pay attention to Harry Potter. Well, no, neither did I for quite some time, and then I got old. and then I discovered it, and then I thought actually this is quite nice. Hard work and good luck go hand in hand, apparently. What's upstairs? Ooh, more upstairs. Do you know? Let's go to more upstairs. Oh, there's even more upstairs. From a quick Google search, oh dear. That must be someone's bedroom. What's this way then? Oh. A side entrance. I see. Can't call JKR transphobic if the video game has a trans person in it. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I guess that, you know, in many
glad Sirona was there.
in many ways, I find it more insulting that they put them in just as a token gesture,
I think you'll need to tell me why
rather than
Victor
making
Rookwood
it
has
part
you
of
in
the
his sights.
character, a
But we can
individual
talk
character
later.
and their
For the moment,
individual
we should
story
return to
arc.
the castle.
You know,
Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want
you
to
never know.
risk
It might be a
another
wizard,
detention
mate.
for getting back after hours.
This is you fell into the trap. You assumed its gender. You must return to the common room before night. Access the map. Do I need to use the flue for that? Hogwarts map.
I'm now going to head off, so I shall catch you later.
Okay, Rob. Thanks for dropping by, mate, and I'll see you soon. I should be online tomorrow night. For probably EFT, I would imagine, or something else.
Yeah, me and Sneaker will be on for a couple of hours in the evening, so you can always pop in.
Sounds good.
Cool. I will catch you later then.
See you later.
Yep.
Instead of a fully fleshed character, yep. Yep. I don't agree with it, just like the whole, like, we're inserting X person, so we're not racist, we're not bigoted, etc., etc. Like, right, okay. No one said you were. Just because it's like when people got upset about the Amazon Prime Lord of the Rings TV show. A lot of people got upset about it for multiple reasons, for different reasons, and I think in a lot of the instances they just inserted people of different colour because they were like, oh well, it wasn't in the original film. Well, no, it wasn't in the original film, and it wasn't in the original writing, and that's because Tolkien lived in an era where he didn't see a lot of people of that race. He wrote about what he saw, you know? Have a little bit of respect towards the writer and what he has seen. Yeah, the dwarf queen is a prime example of this. I had no problems with the character. I had problems with how the character looked. Not because I am against people of that race. It's that it's established in the Tolkien franchise that dwarf women have beards, and all of the lines of Durin, they're all depicted as being white. So yeah, I liked the character. The character herself was absolutely brilliant, but I kind of felt like they just threw that actress in as a token, and I felt that was more offensive to the original work than anything else. I'm not sure if he grew up in South Africa. He was I know he lived a lot of his life in North London. Was it Cambridge? I can't remember which one. But he was I know he famously fought in the trenches. predominantly a white thing. Not to say that black people didn't fight in the First World War. We know they did. It's well documented. But when you're talking on a percentage scale, it's not like your average Tommy would have encountered someone of a different race. I mean, it's just a historical fact. It's not that they weren't there. I'm not trying to diminish the people from those countries. I'm just trying to say it's a historical fact that, you know, someone like Tolkien, when he wrote his books, lived in a place, worked in a place, and experienced a place where he didn't encounter people of other races, and it wasn't taken. And when Peter Jackson helped do the screenplay and direct the original trilogy movie, I don't know whether he deliberately took that into consideration or not, because it's obviously famously hated upon by left-wing nutjobs as being just like, oh, there's only white people in the film. It's like, oh, just let it go. Just let it go. No one cares if like a film comes out of Zimbabwe and it's just only black people. Why should you care if a film comes out of Hollywood and it's only white people? You know, and on top of that, I think it's offensive to people like fucking Morgan Freeman. Fantastic actor. I love every single film he's in. He's not the only one, you know. You got fucking Eddie Murphy. Brilliant. Chris Tucker. Fantastic. I love Chris Tucker, man. Without him, I'm sorry, like, I know Jackie Chan is brilliant, right? But without Chris Tucker, the Rush Hour movies would have been shit. The whole thing about the whole thing about the Rush Hour movies was how Jackie played off of Chris. That was it. And Chris Tucker just done it brilliantly. It's probably Quentin Tarantino, yes, because again, there's not a lot of, he casts predominantly white people as well. Which is, you know, I don't necessarily agree with it, but I don't disagree with it. I mean, it depends on what the source material is you're using. I mean, if you're watching a movie about say the gangs of Brixton, right? Specifically, if you're watching something about the gangs of Brixton or the Bronx, or you know, something like that, I'm not expecting, if I open one of those films, to see a white person. You know, because in a lot of those areas there's not a lot of white people. But I'm not watching it because I'm interested in the race. I'm watching it because I'm interested in the story, because I'm not a fucking racist. And then when people start harping on about, it's racist because you ain't got so and so and so and so, and it's like, dude, do you even watch films? do you read books? It's like, stop making it about race. And it's, to a degree, I know we've digressed from the point here somewhat, but to a degree that's what the Harry Potter universe has suffered from. Because, you know, J.K. Rowling wrote about a universe that was relevant to her experiences in life. She wrote about the things she knew about. I mean, writers don't write about things they can't have access to information of. I'm not talking about anecdotal information over the internet. I'm talking about like lived experiences, or they physically are close to someone with that lived experience. And they can write about these things because they can either live vicariously through another person or have lived that experience, and then they can write about it in a fantasy setting. You know, they can take that experience. Something happened to someone, I can now put that into experience over here in a fantasy setting with dragons and knights and swords and wizards, and I can make a whole story out of it. I can change the characters, I can change the plot, but the experience remains the same. You know, person X suffered Y, you know. And in many regards, Harry Potter's abusive upbringing and the abuse of the teacher reflects J.K. Rowling's life as being a victim of domestic abuse from her first relationship, which was well documented. You know, she's writing about stuff she knows about, and she doesn't know about trans stuff. She doesn't live in that sort of world. She doesn't live in. She's like me. She's older than me, but like we're from the same mindset era. And that doesn't enter our minds, that sort of thing. And I just, fucking. You know what I mean. You set me off on politics on a stream. Bad Benny. Oh, the plot thickens. Oh, hello, owl. Yeah, you know what, like, if I'd have been born 3 years earlier, that would have actually been the case, yeah. See, all my siblings are boomers. I'm the only one that's technically a millennial, but again, you know, it's a technicality. I think there's only 3 years in it, and when you start looking at things like that, you're like, yeah. Millennial only in name, not in nature. Because, you know, when people were born in the 80s, we weren't a bunch of fucking pussies. You know, it's just not how life worked for us. What did I watch this morning? I was at work this morning, and I was just looking at like I was scrolling on my phone through like random shit, and I encountered. Wait, no, you got to listen to this. I encountered an ad, like a YouTube video, which was like documenting a part of the 80s, and it was how this woman in a truck was like, you know, I don't think we should have drink drive laws. And it's like the early 80s. I think they're taking away our freedom. I think it's downright communism. Drink drive laws are communism, confirmed.
Revelio.
Do you think it's possible to spend time with any of the merpeople from the lake? If someone says you have eyes like a demiguise, is that a compliment?
What's funny?
Accio.
I may have accidentally just destroyed that lady's tea set. Never mind. We'll just pretend we didn't do it.
I'd love to have a house in one of the nearby hamlets. Imagine being able to pop into Hogsmeade for a Saturday whenever you wanted.
Oh, why am I not surprised? When you start something within Russia,
My family
Off
and I
on another adventure, are we?
I'm dying to visit Romania.
Revelio.
I'd love to see a dragon in the flesh. I'm glad I don't have to stay in Cardiff.
I could use the quick travel system, but I don't want to, because walking around the school is way more interesting. There's a potion down there. I don't think I can get it with a spell from up here. I love the look of this game, man. I'm genuinely going to put this on an SSD in the next day or two, because like the rendering, I'm having so much slowdown when I enter certain areas where it's just not rendering fast enough, like it's struggling to keep up with what's going on in the game.
And another inflating charm. How many times do I have to tell you not to use it on other people? You've let me down, and you've let yourself down, but nobody can let Mrs.
Revelio.
Holloway down, and it's all your fault.
Ah, yes. Big nod to the movie, that. Oh, well. Jesus, you'll have to forgive me for yawning. I'm getting old and tired.
Revelio. Accio.
Oh, it's not a potion, it's a quick travel point. Hiya! My gangster hat. Look at it load the door. Yeah, definitely need to put this on an SSD. Oh dear. Fig isn't happy to have me as an additional student, is she? They've bothered to render this room really well. Oh, we've got ominous music and everything as well. No, I'm not waiting now. I want to have a look around the room first. Oh man, I haven't seen a fireplace like that in some time. Where the fuck did she come from?
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If
Aye,
Ranrock's
Sirona.
goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
But we didn't find anything in the vault. We found a memory that said we need to find a path which is vague. We didn't find anything. Oh. We didn't find anything in the vault. We got information, and it was vague information at best.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working
Bit
with
of a
any
plot
of the goblins
gap
at
there.
Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
No shit, Sherlock, they're after the locket. What you mean when we discovered it and then we got attacked
When
almost
I read it aloud,
immediately?
this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything.
A book in the
Once you've
Wizarding
honed your
World, man, you
defensive
could get
magic
fucking
further,
sucked in,
come
you
and
could
see
get
me.
turned into orangutan, you could
I'll
get
let
eaten,
Professor
sent
Hecat
to
know
another
to expect you.
dimension. Do you read books about wizards, man? Come on. Literally every book that's got wizards in, as soon as you go into a library, it's a fucking minefield of dangers. Everyone knows it. World of Warcraft, Discworld, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter.
I don't think I can do this
Books
now.
in libraries
come
are
back.
dangerous. It's to symbolize the fact that knowledge is power. And those that keep the knowledge are powerful, i.e. the fucking spell slingers. Jesus Christ. Meh. I do like this classroom. Reminds me of one of the classes I had at school. They didn't quite have quite so grandiose ceilings, but we had these benches when I was at school. I went to a very old school. It's been
Don't get
demolished
too
though.
cocky simply because you had one victory over Salad.
Just have a da. Is it? No, it's not adagio in strings. It's I forget the name of the. I'm not that much of a boomer. I'm quite a big boomer, but shush.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Get fucked, kid. No, I'm joking. What do you want?
Are you all right?
Don't you know
Carrie
who I
Glitter.
am?
Sorry, I just.
Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at
I just
school
remembered
hates for
we
no
named him
reason.
Gary Glitter. He's just approached a child and gone, "Are you all right?" Don't do it, Gary. Why does everyone hate you? Probably
Everyone
because you're a
hates you.
bitch.
Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoil sports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
This is why, kid, this is why the other kids don't want to be friends with you. Because you make them smell bad.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing.
It sounds like she's a
Imelda is one
bitch.
of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
I'd have done the same. I would have.
Sounds as if you caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Don't start asking from favours from Gary Glitter, love. It's not going to end well. It's not going to end well. I can't make any promises.
I'll see what I can
I'll
do.
pick him up if I see him, but
appreciate the
I
help.
might just keep him.
If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
She's got no idea who she's talking to. She's talking to fucking Gary Glitter, and she's just like, oh yeah, sure, come and see me. Just come and see me whenever you like it. No. Why did I have to name this character Gary Glitter for the stream? Why? Painful.
Levioso!
Okay, right, she's immune to that for some reason.
Lumos.
Yes. Jim will fix it. Jesus Christ.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh, is it making me do the quest now?
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the
The
keys,
problem
and they
is
appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Everything looks
Each key
magical.
will lead you to a locked cabinet
Everything
somewhere
looks
in the
great.
castle.
And
If
the
you can manage
NPCs
to get
open
the
their
key into the
mouths, and
cabinet
then I
lock,
remember
not an
why I
easy
hated
task,
high school.
You may find a reward.
Because these NPCs are just like the fucking people I knew at school.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
This game is trying to be an
I
MMO,
hope you
yeah.
follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find.
There's a
if
lot of
anything.
fetch and carry side quests. Ooh, cat. Like, I'm not opposed to fetch and carry side quests even in a single player. You know, there's only so many different quest types you can have. You can have kill, fetch and carry, escort, or variations thereof. Realistically, you know, you might have a construction one, a build-based one, but even then that requires maybe an aspect, at least one aspect of fetch and carry materials. So, you know, there isn't a great deal you can do. I wonder if I can Accio the cat.
Accio.
Yep.
Levioso.
Pet the floating cat. Cat's still happy to see me. Meow. 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 That is the best thing in the game. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, 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 Tom Jones. Right, let's let's just do that. Let's not worry about the side quests. Not because I'm not interested in them, I'm just not interested in the NPCs
I'd
themselves
better
at the
keep
moment.
an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yeah. I'll keep an eye out, don't you worry. I'll waste my time though. It's like, if I come across it, I'll pick it up. But I'm not going out my way to do this shit. I have a sneaking suspicion that I've just done goofed. I've got to learn the fire-making charm, haven't I? I'm not going to learn it from here, because that's where he gave me the quest to go and... Ah, fuck.
I should come back to this another time.
War Thunder match? You terrible person.
Revelio.
Quests, here we go. Right, let's go learn a new spell.
Reparo.
Yes, I will out-sprint. Wait, no, I need to go up these sets of stairs, don't I? Up we go. I shall run past all of the requirements to render. Oh, hang on.
Revelio.
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
Yeah, probably. A large skeleton that hangs in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Hecat after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching rings in eastern Wales during the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. Fucking hell, that's a mouthful and a half, isn't it?
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
By setting people on fire.
Versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Win 2 rounds of cross wands, complete
Seems crossed
a round.
wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Complete a round of combination. Okay, right. Isn't cross wands like don't talk about cross wands because you're in cross wands? Like it's basically Fight Club for wizards. Isn't that right? Oh, check out the bridge. I'm on the fucking bridge. A motherfucking bridge, yo. Can't tell what that's supposed to be. Oh.
Revelio.
Haunted toilets. Unless in dire straits, it's probably best to avoid these particular toilets, as it's alleged one Peeves' favourite pranking spots. Okay. Okay.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
These peeves will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment
Hey, TV
charms, so I
expert
took my
man, how's it
revenge to
going?
wreak havoc and harm. It was
Accio.
granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed.
What is this NPC?
To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim.
I thought I looked like a clown. I genuinely thought my character looked like a clown. The fuck is that, man? What is that all about?
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
I have no idea what that strange clown's all about. Unless you're talking about my strange clown, in which case I still have no idea.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
An invitation only club. So, starting to sound a lot like the plot to Fight Club.
I'm flattered to hear that.
But for wizards.
Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
We don't talk about cross wands.
I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Okay, so we've got illegal fighting going on inside the school, and we have effectively gambling as well. I'll join your fight club.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree.
This is starting to sound more and more like my
in
high
cross
school.
ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with
Just watch Fight Club today. It's a good
time,
film.
you'll need to bring a
In fact,
partner
I
along,
haven't
duel
watched
alone.
that in.
So, care to step into the ring?
I think the last time I watched Fight Club, I was in high school, so probably. Like 20 years ago. Jesus. No, it couldn't have been 20 years ago. Like 18 years? Call Wizard Soul, he'll help. Yeah, you know what's up.
Get me in the ring.
Let's see if we can get into a fight with someone then, shall we?
Let the fireworks begin!
Yeah, Pog Fight Club. It's a
We'll
good
make you
film.
regret
It is a good film. I just like the way he shoots himself at the end. He's like, "Arr!" I gotta read stuff now. Target lock with caps lock and track your enemies. Right. I don't know. I'm guessing I should probably have a controller plugged in for this. Oh, hang on. Ooh. Hang about.
Potato! Stupefy! Levioso! Come on!
Yeah, that's right.
There goes my wager. Levioso! Levioso! Stupefy!
Is that all you've got?
I wonder if I can Accio him. Oh, I can. Excellent.
Protego!
Act like a winner.
Okay, we can just do
Pity
that.
more people can't watch the duels.
You can actually Accio your opponent. So, like, if it looks like they're about to attack, you can just, like,
Sebastian wasn't wrong about you.
give them the old
There's strong
get over here
competition
move.
ahead, but keep this up, and you could be the next
I'm
world
playing on
champion.
PC.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall.
Clickety click.
In fact, the second duel is ready when you
That's
are.
why it's running a
And
bit
as a
slow,
fully
because I only have a
initiated
hard disk
member,
drive
you now have access to
spare
the
at the
official
moment. I'm going to
Crossed
work
Ones
on putting it
training
on
dummy.
SSD
Very
tomorrow,
good way to master spell
because
combinations. Come and see me,
when
and
I
I'll set
built
it
this
up.
computer, SSDs
Again,
were only went up to
congratulations on your first
256
Crossed
and they
Ones
cost
victory.
quite a lot of
Well
money.
fought.
So I've got a couple of terabytes worth of hard drive space, and I just put it on the hard drive thinking it'd be fine, and then just randomly it just slows down for no reason. It just runs like a fucking car that's been filled with gravel rather than running particularly smoothly. So sometimes you'll enter a new area, or I'll enter a new area, and it'll just start running at like 10 frames. But like that's just the game trying to pull the information off the hard drive, which is old. I'm going to download it to my Steam Deck tomorrow as well, and I'm going to like compare the two during the day. I'm going to see how well the Steam Deck version plays against my home PC. So I believe I need to fight someone else. I think the quest was actually to fight 2 people here.
Glad you're back.
Get yourself an SSD. I have one in my Amazon basket, Aaron. It's gonna get bought either today or tomorrow. If I have the money. You know, I have to be sensible at the moment.
Hello, Lucan.
Unfortunately,
May I use the training dummy?
I do need to replace
I'll fetch it and give you a
quite
list of combinations
a
to
few
practice.
things.
Ready
You've got to remember, I've only just finished building that bathroom. And that's cost a lot of money to build that bathroom in the house, so yeah, I don't have a lot of spare cash.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Oh, hang on, I didn't realise. I wasn't paying attention. I have to do things in order, apparently. Oh, right, okay. Right, so we Accio, attack, 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 and attack. Right, okay. How's Gary doing? We don't talk about the fact that you made me make a character called Gary Glitter.
Levioso.
We don't talk about that, do we, Aaron? 1 terabyte, £55. Yeah, I know.
Levioso. Accio.
I had a look yesterday. I am gonna get one, but it just might take a couple of weeks.
You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
Yeah, it's not
I
bad.
said better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
I mean, I'm running a 2080 GTX in here, so you know, rendering the graphics isn't an issue. It's just pulling the information that seems to be bottlenecking me. Hang on, I thought I was supposed to talk to him. Give me another duel.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
God, I want to punch this kid in the face so badly.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Ready to
Apologies in advance.
Well, hang on a second. Is it 3-on-2? Am I in danger here? Do I need an adult?
Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Stupefy. Levioso. Reparo. Oh,
Yeah, I just repaired you.
Protego. Stupefy.
Levioso. You're better than that.
Levioso. Accio.
Is that all you've got?
Pew, 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 pew.
Stupefy.
Okay.
Some big hit.
Can I have my fire spell now? So I can set fire to stuff.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already
Look,
taken
my
notice
my
of you.
character's name
But
is Gary
after that
Glitter.
last
He's only
round,
Gary Glitter in
they'll
name,
really
not in
have it
nature.
for you.
Okay,
You'd
Aaron.
better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
You see, like it had a little loading symbol on the door there, like I was running into the door. I nearly put Escape from Tarkov on tonight, but I just couldn't be bothered at the last minute. I was like, nah. We'll play some Hogwarts Legacy instead. Completely forgetting I named my character. Gary Glitter. Well, I didn't. I'd like to stress TV expert. I didn't name my character. Chat named my character. You blame the perverse minds of the regulars who come into chat here. Who think it's absolutely funny to torture me. To be fair, it is. He even makes noises like Gary Glitter.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
Found success in my endeavors. Wow, that was vague.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it.
She literally just sent me out to go beat up other
Incendio.
kids.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
I have
Concentrate
no idea what I've done.
and keep your wand steady.
I have to keep my wand steady, apparently. Ah, no, there's a time limit. Am I going to make it? Probably not. Maybe. Don't know. We got Incendio. Yeah, well, I was trying to do that game, but you interrupted me, didn't you? We shall put Incendio there. Let's have a look, see.
Incendio.
Yep, we'll just set fire to the desk. Ah, it's school all over again.
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
I don't think incinerating myself is the issue, if I'm perfectly honest. It's the fact you've just given me a spell that I can set fire to stuff. And this is basically a very old building full of lots of paper and wood. And I happen to be a pyromaniac.
Incendio.
And this goddamn game won't let me set fire to the books. We've got to go see Professor Fig now. What time is it? Jesus Christ, it's 11 o'clock. Incendiary, huh? Yeah. All right, let's go do that. Let's set the old bat on fire.
Incendio.
No, of course. Of course.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Accio. I think it'd be funnier if he just yelled "Get over here" in the voice of Scorpion. showing my age. Hop, skip, and a jump. Yes, let's go talk to Mr. Fig. Through a fucking door. Get through the door.
Ah, there you are.
My guy's just sitting on the floor.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
Wouldn't
So
call
I
setting
hear.
fire to
She
things
tells me you've
defensive.
taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills.
It's getting
That
late.
said,
I'm
I
getting
don't wish to
tired.
postpone our visit to the library any longer.
My patience with these NPCs are
So,
wearing thin.
Shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Yeah, you got fucking told, Fig. He got told.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
The way he just described the headmaster is it'd be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. That's basically saying I don't want to upset this dickhead any more than I have to, really, isn't it? That's just the polite way of saying that. It's just wild. Excuse me. It's not the Rona. I need to go talk to Sebastian, apparently. Oh, it's the blind kid. Boo.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Ah, yes, this must be where I get the sneak spell, then. Cat! Meow. Meow. Oh, there's another one. Hello. 10 out of 10. Would pet cat again. I wonder if we can set these things on fire.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Bring the cat back here.
Incendio.
Yep, you can set the cat on fire. Why can't I set the batty old lady on fire, but I can set the cat on fire? Look, I'm a cat person. I'll openly admit I love cats. Cats are great. They're fantastic. They are the best thing on 4 legs with a tail since forever and a day. Anything malicious enough to simply kill something for the joy of doing it, following by I'm just gonna knock this shit off the edge of the table just to watch it break and watch your world burn. It has a sense of humour that only people with that level of destruction in their mentality can understand. I love cats. Setting a cat on fire is a bit psychotic. Not setting the old lady on fire who just sent me out of her way, I might point out, to go beat up 5 other kids in the school just so go beat up 5 kids and then I'll teach you how to set stuff on fire. Do you not see the problem I'm trying to get my head around here? They're saying animal abuse is okay. but abusing someone who tells you to abuse children is not okay. Priorities, Warner Brother. Priorities. Also, that was funny, setting the cat on fire and then making it hover in the air for a few minutes, with smoke coming out of its bum. Almost, most definitely. What are you looking at, Seb? Hey, what are you looking at? You got something to say about my hat? My hat's cool. Say something about my hat, Seb. I dare you. Fight
Sebastian,
me.
there you are. There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks.
I did, but you're not going to get it.
Have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me.
I don't have to tell you shit, Sebastian.
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
I want to show some initiative. That's the posh way of saying I'm just going to go and nick
tonight.
stuff.
And tell no one.
This school, man. This school is fucking... This school is messed up. We're setting fire to cats. We're breaking and entering. We're stealing. We're causing a ruckus. It just must produce some Class A criminals. That's all I'm going to say. It's only single player, I'm afraid. But I tell you what, right? I normally only play multiplayers like World of Warcraft or Escape from Tarkov. This is worth it. For as much as I might knock the writing and the story and some of the interactions with the NPCs, it is genuinely a fun game. You know, it's genuinely a fun game. You could sit down in this game and just not do the storyline and just run around for just hours. Like, I'll show you in a second. Let me just accept this quest line and I'll show you. Or I won't, because it's going to put me on a loading screen. Yes, it does. It teaches you how to be a politician, basically. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up our map. Okay, so we've been running around this section of the school. Okay. Or was it this section? Either way, we were running around one of the many sections of the school. There's a world map. It's pretty big. The map itself doesn't look big until you start really thinking about the scale of this building. Not the scale on this map, but the scale of the building as you run around it. And then you think to yourself, yeah, that's actually not too small. And we went up here earlier, and this is where I was really having issues. It's a dragon. This is where I was having issues with the game rendering because it's on a hard disk drive rather than a solid state drive, which is why I'm going to fix that either tomorrow or in the coming days for next week. Because it wasn't picking out the information fast enough for the game to render it for my PC. So yeah, I would. It's worth it if you like things like Fable, Skyrim, Dragon Age to an extent. I mean, Dragon Age is a bit like, they're more like Dungeons and Dragons with the live action element, but you get the idea with when I say sort of an action RPG, open world, sandboxy, exploring type game. Another game that would be similar in the same sort of category would be Mass Effect. If you ever played any of the Mass Effect games where you play a single action RPG character and you go across a large area. So I would recommend this if you're into those sort of games, even if you're not really into Harry Potter. It's still really good to look at. It's still really good fun, and yeah, you know what? So far, I'm really impressed with it. I'm happy with the purchase. Plus, I got this dope hat.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold
I
on
can
now.
be sneaky.
There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be.
Oh, good. That means I
Cast
can
it
start
and you'll
opening
appear as
all of
little more
those.
than a trick of the light. Just as long as you keep your distance
all
and
those
stay
chests
quiet.
that have
You mean I'll
the
actually be able to
disillusionment
turn
symbol
invisible?
on them.
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
The one thing I will say about this game is it does have a tendency to give the puzzle away in like one sentence. Right, so we can now go invisible to avoid being seen. You see, I worked out that this was a spell that I needed yesterday, on yesterday's stream, when I noticed this. I just pointed at my fucking monitor like an idiot. And for some reason I have no mouse. When I noticed this symbol here was on a bunch of chests and it had an eye that was watching you, and I was like, oh, okay, I need to unlock this in order to get that. Some of the quests, I suppose, but then that's also arguable for...
We must remain unseen.
You could also argue that for many video games. A lot of video games have repetition of mechanics in them. They slowly get better. I mean, we've got quite a few spells here. So... And we've got essentials down here as well. So there's obviously going to be varying degrees of puzzles later on. Some of the puzzles I've encountered so far are similar to that of the Fable games, where you'd have to use certain spells to unlock certain doors. So if you've ever played those games, this game is going to seem really familiar real fast.
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
And that NPC is just going to stare at the staircase? Yep.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Of course the librarian's still here. She's got nothing else better to do.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be alright. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to pull her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Ooh.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Trust him, he says. What was that noise? Did he just create an explosion?
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
We have the key. Okay, apparently they are fully blind on
That
this.
wasn't so difficult
It
after all.
must have something to do with the
How to
difficulty
find that
setting that I
book.
put it on. Because otherwise that's just an overpowered spell that is just...
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, it's a bit late to be telling me about the precision mode, I feel. You know, like, this is like a couple of hours into the game
Don't
now.
let her see you.
Don't let who see me? Oh, the ghost. That's it. Go and investigate the obvious distraction.
Should be in the clear.
All those
Must be
years
skulking about.
of Metal Gear Solid paying off.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everything
Revelio.
else is given her.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the...
Enchanted books. Best avoid these books if possible, due not as much their tendency to fly from one's hand to the content of being spectacular drivel of no educational value whatsoever. Oh. Tricks missed.
Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're on.
I feel like
Which
this
is what,
gate
precisely?
just
I'll know
seems
it
to
when
be
I see it.
pointless
You're being awfully cryptic.
when you can just walk around the gate. Yeah, it would have been better off just them putting another shelf there.
Revelio.
Anything in here I can have a look at? No, not particularly. Oh, let's try it. Let's try it out on this chest. Can we open the chest now? It's got the symbol on it. See, it's got this symbol on it. Open, you bastard.
Leviosa.
Yes, I am your master. Gaze upon me. We'll work out how to open that later. There's a few references to the books and the films in here as well. And that looked like it was a Addams Family reference. The hand. Thing. Is it Thing? It is Thing. No. Yes, it is Thing. Thing is the hand.
Here! Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
That clown.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides,
Oh God.
I like having friends.
Oh
who are
God,
in
he
my
sells
debt.
himself to
Now
the
go.
teachers.
Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Thanks, game. I hadn't thought of opening my spell book and looking for Reparo. I'm glad you I'm glad you
Reparo.
put that thought in my mind. Thus being the issue I spoke of earlier. It has a tendency to give the game away a bit too much with certain things. Your gear slots are full. Oh, really? I'm gonna have to start selling stuff. I've actually got anything I can use. Ooh, that's better. Oh, we've got new glasses. Oh man, it means I'm gonna have to give up my cool looking cat glasses though. Yeah, I don't like that clown either. If there's a way for me to murder him later on, he's going down. For no other reason than I just don't like him. Oh man, I look like Indiana Jones's batshit crazy cousin. Can we drop an item? We can destroy it. Do we get anything if we destroy it? We do not. Let's pick up the next item. As they seem to be progressively better as we go. We got more googly eye glasses. Ah, these aren't as good. They do look like they command battle droid, don't they? I'm half expecting Darth Maul to come dropping down from the ceiling any second now. Oh, May the 4th will be fun this year. That's not what I wanted. I pressed the wrong key. My hand is janky and fat. Forgive me.
Lumos. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this one. That's it.
Fucking Illuminati confirmed. Oh, there's a chest here. Gear slots are full again. There's got to be something we can ditch that isn't going to be that good. That's worth 60. That's worthless. We'll destroy that. Had I been paying attention, I'd have realised that... Ooh! I would have realised that we had gear slot limitations. And I would have sold them all when I was at Hogsmeade.
Where might this lead?
You see, this kid's problem. Oh, why is it going to be good for May the 4th? Well, this is going to be my first year streaming onto YouTube. So normally I stream onto Twitch, but after 2 years of streaming on Twitch, I got very bored of streaming on Twitch because the way Twitch algorithm works is that unless you have people in your chat, you do not attract people to your chat. So I would stream stuff and no one would ever sit in my chat because I am not a girl. And I'm not like the best streamer out there. And every Star Wars Day, when I am streaming, if I'm able to stream on or around Star Wars Day, which is most years, I will play a Star Wars game and I will dress up as a Jedi. lightsaber and everything. Although you can't really see it because like screen and that. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of
Reparo.
Of Twitch.
Lumos.
Let's just see if we die. Okay, we don't die. Maybe we need to Accio something.
I need to wake up that rune over there.
I need to wake it up. Okay, what does it look like? I probably need to hit it with fire.
Incendio. Lumos.
No, just slap it. Yodeline. Now you see, I've entered this room and we've got ominous music. There we go.
Not surprising. Cards at the ready.
Protego. Incendio.
I'll just set him on fire and that kills him. Your gift of ancient magic accumulates. Okay. 10 hit combo. Alright, fine. Press X when you see the prompt over the enemy's head. Why is it telling me after I've done it?
Lumos. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Accio.
No, maybe I hit it with a spell. Got some Tomb Raider shit.
Lumos.
Oh wait, there's another one up there. How do we get to that then? Okay, that's timed. That's good to know. How do we get to that? I want to get that chest. Okay, there's a bridge there. That means there's some sort of switch nearby that'll activate. What if I hit that switch from here? Probably not. No, didn't think so. Worth a try. Is that a switch? That's not a switch. That is a switch. Wasn't that hard to figure out? Oh, gear slot full again. I'm afraid there's a delay on the stream by about 30 seconds, so I've already completed it. I've just noticed that you've made a good suggestion, a very good suggestion. Alas, I have already conjured my way out of the problem. Well, even my glasses are worth 60. That's worth 30. We'll get rid of the fucking flat cap. We don't want the flat cap. No one wants a flat cap. It looks stupid anyway. Oh, we got a dark sun hat. There we go. Actually, do you know what? I don't think that may have that may have just been a touch sensitive pad on the floor. I don't think it. Oh, okie. I think that might have been a touch sensitive pad on the floor. I don't think
This
that
must
may
be the way
have
forward, but to
needed
where?
any sort of interaction with the wand. I feel like I'm in a really, really terrible version of Tomb Raider. Right. Hang on.
Incendio.
No, that doesn't work. What about you?
Incendio.
This is where I find out that was a critical item and I needed it. Can I just... No, it doesn't like me being cheeky. It is indeed puzzling. Is that all I'm really going to get out of it? Because I don't think I'm going to be able to... I can't move and shoot at the same time. I'm not going to make that jump either. Okay. Oh shit.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
What's in that room? Oh, there's another item. Let's see if that new hat I picked up is better than the one I'm wearing. Better be. Or is. So it was worth it. I want to get that one as well. How are we gonna... What if we just destroy that? No. Maybe we'll work that one out on another playthrough. Gear inventory and also gear inventory, so we need to free up 2 slots. Oh, that's pretty decent. We'll wear that. These are worthless. We'll destroy them. Oh, I got a new uniform. And a new scarf. Excellent. Okay, so I'm gonna have to fight 6 enemies. Possibly 8 enemies. You're alright.
Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio.
Okay, he's not close enough to Incendio.
Accio. Incendio.
But he was. Were these little glowy things? Oh, okay, that refills my wand.
It is a book after all.
That is the most elaborate way to hide a book in the world. Also, I've got to say, it's not very secure if a 15-year-old boy with minimal fucking wizarding skills can get to it. Look, don't stick your head in there. I'm just saying, look, the book just dribbled some liquid into it and then just fucking disappeared. It ain't gonna be good, son. I'd be like, nah, I'm off. I ain't sticking my head in that. Don't do drugs. I take it that's supposed to be Hogsmeade. Are these supposed to be the 4 original founders of Hogwarts then? He coughs like I do. Ah, I've got a soft spot for him now. I'm digging the Renaissance clothes, man.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
That's a fucking
Professor
mouthful.
Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand
He's
that
future
you are
Walter.
adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Ooh, the plot thickens.
Professor Rackham can see them too, but we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of
Sorry, I'm
ancient
really
magic
invested in
is
this plot
wielded.
now.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead
This
of
smells an
ourselves,
awful lot
Miss
like a
Morgan.
Darth Vader storyline right here.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
Fucking called it.
A magic
You must
is
surrender
powerful
yourself
when
to
used
the
right
power.
harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few.
I'm calling it now. This is a Darth
Should
Vader
not speak to
situation.
anyone about what we have discussed here today.
She's gonna be like the ultimate bad guy or something. Like the one above the goblin. She's gotta be. Or she's gonna have created something that the goblin wants for world domination or something lame. Look at me coming out of the library looking like Indiana Jones.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight.
Oh
If someone
yeah,
has
she's
coerced
definitely
you, I would
into.
have you tell me.
She's definitely roping into
You're a bright
into the
boy.
kids.
Don't waste this.
The gay clown is back.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Oh dear, Sebastian, I've got you kicked out of the school. Well, that was interesting. Return to Professor Fig's classroom. How about I go to Hogsmeade and I sell all this junk? It's going to lag really hard right now, so this is what I was talking about earlier, where my hard drive just can't keep up with it. So it is going to lag real bad. Sorry about that. But I can't be walking around with an absolute full inventory. That's assuming I can even use the shops at the moment. Because, you know, no time. Daytime. Alright, we need a merchant. This guy?
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly,
Yep,
you'll have
bit
to
of lag.
work it out for yourself.
Your feet are
Plenty
smelly,
for your
you've got to
perusal
wash them a bit
today.
more.
Take your time.
Ooh. Yes. Oh no.
If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
This cell mechanic needs to be massively altered. Here's me wondering how a teenager would end up with like 2 or 3 grand. Just go around stealing other people's clothes and sell them to this chap. Extraordinary. Legendary. No trait applied. It has traits then. Okay. No. Do you know what? I'm not going to buy any gear off you because I don't
You have a
want to.
sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
I have a sharp eye for fashion, do I? Hang on. Oh, NPC, you break me. See, we can, if we really wanted to, run the whole way back. And just because you didn't see it earlier, 700 meters, it ain't that far. Cat! 700 meters ain't that far. Meow. I thought about it, I didn't. Does that make me a good person?
Revelio.
There's something there. I saw the magic thingy. Oh, it's here.
Accio.
I'll have that, thank you very much. Burn it. I'm not burning that one. That's a good kitty.
Revelio.
There's a chest there. Just steal more stuff.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
I thought it's all roads lead to Rome. So, Hogwarts, Hogsmeade, plenty of things. The lake's that way. Station. Do you know what? Let's go to the fucking station. Let's go and have a look. I'm getting distracted away from the main quest, but I don't care, because... Ooh, there's some red arrows. Is it this side of the wall? That side of the wall? This side of the wall? That side of the wall? Can we vault over? We cannot vault over. I'm guessing at some point I'll get a broomstick. It's okay, I didn't want to see that animation anyway.
Cursed fiends.
Yes. Cursed fiends. Cursed you fiends. I could have just walked in the water. Oh, that's pretty good animation for the water. Yeah, that's cool. I am, however, instantly dry. That is disappointing. I thought the train station was this way. That's over some sort of bridge that I was busy being I was busy being blind and not seeing. Just missed the giant bridge. Don't mind me. Oh, yeah! The station, can we go inside it? Ah, damn it. This looks like the train station where I actually live. We have a train station just like that. Where I live.
I'd think twice.
No, I
before
swear
doing
I won't be
that.
wasting your time, and I'm grateful for the opportunity, ever so.
Come on then, what you got?
It's
Why is it moving?
What, I bet...
Your bag, it's wriggling. What you got in there? Not rats, I hope.
No, it's a niffler!
What do I want with a niffler?
He's sharp. Stole from me, he did.
He was mobbed by a niffler.
That's what I'm saying. He's a natural, worth his weight in galleons.
Go on then, show him to me.
I must
You're
have...
wasting my time. Ow!
No, I would
You
never
scratched
waste
me,
your...
you little rat scratched me. What poacher can't even keep hold
come
of
on,
a
where
rat?
are you?
If I
He's
ever
not
catch
a
your
rat.
rat, it's dead. You hear me? Dead. Get out of
he's
here.
not a rat.
Amateur.
Well, she's a bit mean, isn't she? Also, I don't know what he's trying to flog there, but it ain't good, is it? No. No, I didn't. I recently uninstalled GTA 5 because I was always like, oh yeah, I'll play it, and then I never did. The last mod I looked at was the one where it turns you into the Incredible Hulk.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then.
That's a
Bit of
posh way of saying
wanderer
I'm bunking
myself,
off
in
school.
fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance
That was
of
the
keeping
Hulk
some
mod was a
Wiggenweld
long
potion
time
on
ago.
hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a
Long
place
time
like
ago.
the Forbidden Forest
I
without
can't
a
even
steady
remember
supply.
how many years ago it was.
What do you say, my young friend?
But yeah, there was
a
an
measure
Incredible
of
Hulk
safety
mod.
for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need.
Oh, I can buy a mandrake.
That's been a pleasure.
You might be able to still get the Incredible Hulk mod off of the Steam store if you've got it. If you've got your GTA. Ah, here we go. Rendering. It's now rendering as I'm moving. I'm gonna go play on the train track. As my sole purpose in life is to see how many different ways I can get Gary Glitter killed. Apparently. Or do I actually need to accio all of these? We got some free money. That's pretty cool. We finally found a way we can kill Gary Glitter. Yeet! I actually don't know where the last checkpoint was. Oh, that's handy. It was literally right here. Yeah. So I wasn't sure if you could actually get over here. Turns out you can. I mean, there seems to be no fast travel penalty either, so you can just explore, and then when you've had enough, you can just teleport back to where... Ooh, what the fuck is this thing? Hello? We have a picture of a leaf on here. Interesting. I won't be far behind you if I'm honest, TV expert. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you've had fun this evening, or as much fun as fun can be had, while watching some strange old Englishman play a game about a young Englishman. Be sure you get some good rest.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Transfiguration requires such precision. I once turned my pet rabbit into a candlestick.
Mother was furious when she set the table in.
I can go all the way over there, can't I? I'm not going to. I'm gonna go to the map. I am going to teleport here. I'm going to save my game and I'm going to end the stream because it has just gone midnight.
She did say that.
And it is getting somewhat late.
Isn't true.
Well,
Ooh,
of course you're
kitty.
going to say that.
I swear, she was only itchy because of a stinging jinx that the other girl put on her. It was not a bite from a flea.
She did say it was quite fierce.
Meow.
Which doesn't sound too much like a flea bite.
Oh, that's right. We have to press F10 in this game, don't we? So, thank you all for sitting in this evening. I hope you all have a good night. And we will see you tomorrow. Hopefully.